it's been a difficult road trip. Obviously, this is the seventh of seven straight road games. But got a break during the Commissioner Cup after those first six on the road. I think you could look individually in each of those games and played good basketball in stretches, but just too much slippage in parts, and it's a thin line between winning and losing in this league. And we're just having at some stretches in each game a little bit of slippage for the thin line that we have between winning and losing. But the locker room is together. The locker room is obviously in the middle of that road trip that we're still considering on. The injury to Cameron Brink was, difficult blow to not only the franchise and for Cam, but she brought such a positive aura and a positive personality every single day in practice. She lights up the room and made things light for us at times, even though it's a work environment. So they recognize that immediately and address that. And we talked about it, that, we're going to have to pick that up because Cam had that special knack with us. But, we've just got to get back to work and not worry about the wins and losses. Honestly, Annie, we've just got to get better and try to have less slippage. And that locker room knows some of the areas that we've discussed on where we can improve, certainly.
Speaking of getting better, your room averaging a career high, better than 5 points a game. As her development has progressed throughout the season and she's gotten more minutes, what do you like most about her?
Well, again, another really positive person. Our team really enjoys Lee. She's a special teammate. She's a really special person. She's really fun to coach. She's a really hard worker, as a lot of the Chinese players at the highest level. We have to tell her not to practice so much because she'll leave our organized practice and go practice again on her own. And that was our experience last year in training camp with a point guard from the Chinese national team with us, that they never stopped practicing. So it's really impressive to watch. She's incredibly skilled at 25 and 6'7", and she wants to be in this league. She's away from her national team in Olympic year because she wants to be in the WNBA, and we're loving working with her. Her ceiling is really high, so we're really excited. She is what people don't. They see 6'7", they see her body, strong, sturdy, and will bang with BG tonight. But she can really shoot it. She can really score at different levels. You could argue is in that 19-foot range may be our most consistent player throughout these first 17 games in that deep 2 range. We want to get her out of that deep 2 range, but that's another story. But she can score at all sorts of levels. She moves better than people realize. She's just a pleasure. And at 25, we're really, really fortunate to have her.
What do you see in the Mercury right now that you guys have to go out there tonight to defend?
Yeah, I feel like we've been here a lot already. This is our third time here, but ironically, we didn't play against Rebecca Allen yet. You didn't play against BG. So we're going to see them more at what we call full strength, and with their, top 6 or 7 that they really rely on. And obviously, Nate's doing a really good job in their style of basketball, which they're going to take a ton of threes. And they're really difficult to get off the 3-point line because they have so many weapons. And when you try to guard the arc, now you have BG one-on-one in the post. So there's a lot of weapons out there to scheme against, and you see that. And when they shoot it well, they can beat anyone in this league.
Well, Hamby, obviously not the way everything you wanted to fall, but what are your thoughts on thinking about her Olympic experience?
Yeah, so excited for her. Obviously well documented, and we talked about it even here. The mentality coming into this year's training camp and who she wanted to be, a leader, picking up that April, tough news when we knew Azare had a serious injury, Julie Alleman with a season-ending injury, that the leadership was going to be there, but her determination, she was in such good physical and mental shape coming into training camp. Again, very vocal about wanting to be an all-star, and I think she's played that way and was rewarded, as a member of that 3-on-3 Olympic team now. Interesting dynamic in our locker room, and we talk about two things can always be true. We're really disappointed for Cam. Obviously, if there had to be a replacement, and there had to be, we are ecstatic that it's a teammate and De'Erica and someone that they're so close. De'Erica is doing such a good job mentoring and modeling for Cam. And Cam, again, gives us back energy and positivity. So, two things can be true. We're heartbroken for Cam, but really, really genuinely excited that De'Erica earned that opportunity.
Any more questions?
One, just last one. What's it mean to you that the WNBA has a platform to impress on the younger girls out there, that there's a place for them to play, and then also the give back to the community that many of the teams are involved in?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm in my 10th year in the league now, after a long career at the collegiate level, and to watch the game continue to grow and to see that right now there's more eyes on our pro game than ever is really, really exciting. And I think that rookie class has brought some of that eyes. But the entire league of 144, these women are amazing. They're incredible role models. They all have individual stories that are unique to them and different, but again, can relate to, all these young girls, young boys that are looking at them. We just have an incredible amount of eyes on our game right now. And finally, some of those stories, maybe away from the court, are being told more than ever about how amazing these women are and the stories that they all have. I've been fortunate to be involved in the women's game for 34 years, so I've known, but it's great to see. And the arenas that we're coaching and playing, the crowds this year are just simply what we've always dreamed it should be, and excited that it is. No one on Zoom.
No one on Zoom.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.